R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
You are now listening to Noodle Talk live on WPMM Radio. It's Rico Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. If you want to know the business, tune in Tuesday and Friday and let us know how you really feel. Y ya tú sabes.
Y'all are now tuning in to Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. It's your kid Antoine Silva in your speaker and live in your city. Hey, G, what's the beef?
You are now live with Noodle Talk with your boy Boss, business over stupid shit, all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio with Changing Horizons Media Group. We live in your speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it? Holla at us.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ed Genio, a.k.a. Ed Head Honcho, a.k.a. the Black Brazilian Mamba. You are now tuning in Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. Let's go!
Peace and love. You are now locked into Noodle Talk with your boy Johnny Lee.
Yo, man, it's AG with Noodle Talk, the land of stand on your square. We in these speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it?
Y'all now tune in to Noodle Talk with your boy Boss, man, business over stupid shit, all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio? We about to get live at 5, baby. Yay!
Work with us. We need people to plug holes. I was like, you see what your checks.
And that is true. That's what I'm about.
I don't want y'all to get mad at my intro. Don't get mad. Because I played every last one of the drops that we had. And we getting more. Only reason that I'm trying to have a whole bunch of drops. So I'm actually going, because I'm going to be splitting the show and like rotate them. Facts. So I might play them all at random. You might hear some twice. No one really knows at this point, but that's how it's gonna be. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Boss, business over stupid shit, all day long, all day strong. Hey man, Loudmouth Entertainment.
Yeah.
Real authentic.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what, man?
What?
We gonna turn up a little bit in this thing there.
Ain't it?
Just a little bit.
Oh, you forgot one.
What's that? Hey, NVO. November's very own. It's my month, man. Just letting y'all know. Sad season.
Your niece's birthday is tomorrow, so.
For real?
November's very
God
own.
dog it. I can't pick on her now.
November's very own.
I can't pick on her now.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building.
Hey,
G! Live in your city and live in your speakers. That's gonna be fun.
Well, y'all already know who it is. Rico Suave, ya tu sabe, baby. Act like you know. Your baby mama undercover lover. And I got to do a little shout out real quick. It's November 10th. November 10th. Happy birthday to the Marines. I know people are celebrating Veterans Day and stuff around. It's early. Some people celebrate it.
I'm happy you said something,
people. So shout out to Prince Akeem. I know he's probably gonna be in a cut.
I don't know that one.
No. Wow, it's your brother, Paul. But it's cool.
I'm high. I don't know.
Shame. I hope he ain't watching.
I don't forgot.
I hope he ain't watching yet.
Boy. Anyways, y'all know, look, hey man, check this out. Well, we got a guest on the street.
I'm tripping.
Dumb.
We got
you big dummies.
Got it.
I'm so slow. My bad, Frost.
Oh, snaps. Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, I got it.
My bad. Hey, look, people fuck up. People fuck up all the time.
Players fuck up.
It's on you.
Snatch the shit off your head.
Let the people know who you is, man. Talk to them.
Ashton Jackson, you know what it is, bro. It's first time up in the studio about to see what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Something slight.
You heard him. That man said Action Jackson. I like it. We in here.
A whole training class listening. Let's go.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay, that's crazy. That mean we about to turn over real quick. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Man? We about to go crazy, Kylie. You don't know. Hey, is that
Hold on,
titties?
real quick. Oh yeah.
Oh, my
Is
bad.
that titties?
That's
It
titties.
is.
Oh man,
We
that's
ain't did it in
crazy.
a while.
I ain't seen you in so long, but we gonna give it to you just one time, just cause. We got titties in the building. On the left and the right, you can see them. It's titties in the building. Everybody over there in the back said titties in the building. AG by yourself, say it one time.
Titties in the building.
We out, bro. That shit be rocking, man. Let go. What you talking about? Hey, man.
Why the hell he get a solo?
I mean, everybody get a solo once in a while.
That's rude.
That was the first time I did it. That was honestly.
I feel like if you'd have gave him a solo, he'd have tried to one up them solos.
You know what?
I would. No, don't even do it. Don't even do it because you're right.
No, give it to him.
No. We
I'll
gonna
be over
wait.
here.
While he saw my butt. She funny as hell, boy.
That man has
Here you go.
both
Here
sides.
you go, Lisa.
She said BOF both.
You can't be comfortable in Florida nowhere, man.
Nowhere.
You know how they
Nowhere.
are. They always out watching. They going, God.
It don't matter what you do. Somebody got something to say.
And it could be like 100 degrees out, and a woman would be like,
I'm
"I
here
get the
for it,
it
though.
because you're wearing shorts." It's like, bitch.
Oh,
It's hot.
oh, that's
Yeah,
a real thing. Yeah, my partner Mel, she definitely say, hey, first date. If you come to the first date and she see your knees, date over.
She whacked to begin with. You think I'm about to put my comfort to the side because she got taste? What you talking about? It's Florida. It be 116 degrees and then some humidity. Come on now.
She do not care, bro. That's crazy. My man said she whack anyway. It's over with. I hope she was here for it. To be honest, that would have made
was great.
That would have made my whole day, because it's so many things I be telling her that she crazy on, and she just be like, that's just what it is. See, now this the only one I agree with her with. The only one. She said if one of her friends call her and they ask her for some help, she don't mind to help you out. She will help you or whatever. But if you got a boyfriend,
call that nigga.
If you got a boyfriend and you calling me for money or whatever, yeah, you got a problem.
That's real.
You ain't got no boyfriend.
That's valid though.
I
mean, why your man not being a man?
Why your man not being a man? Somebody, man,
he out here preaching early.
And that's the problem.
So, but the thing about that is, it's different. If that man is your man, then yes, I have no problem with this or whatever. But we got some men out here that's still giving up $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 to pay another bitch's rent.
Boy,
you paying rent.
They paying rent. They don't live.
Don't even know the girl. But free.
That be what killed me. You don't even know her like that.
I'm gonna say it again.
Send me your big toe.
To the world of men, stop paying these hoes bills if y'all ain't married.
Don't do it.
Or in a relationship with. You got to be living in that house.
You got to be living together.
We got to be living
in that house.
Y'all are tripping.
I'm not giving up that type of
I saw, man, speaking of which, I saw a video the other day that scrolled across my feed, and it was like a dude doing a reaction to like this chick talking about single moms and dating single moms. And this hoe had the caucasity to say that said, don't listen to Rico, pay my bills. No. She had the audacity to say that if you invite her on a date, it was a lot of oxymoron, like just random rules. And she was like, you should, if you invite me on a date, you should pay for my babysitter.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
I know damn well you ain't
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Your thought, my bad.
She was rude about it. She was just like, if you're not gonna pay for my babysitter, then don't invite me out on a weekday. And she goes, and then even if you do, I might not even come out because of the safety. Like if you invite me out for drinks or something, it was just wild. And I was like, you're telling me I gotta pay for your babysitter, pay for the date? And she said she don't want to drive. So you go out or pick her up or Uber her there, and then she still might not come.
So let me ask you something, man. Let me ask you.
It blew me away.
Good old Ashton Jackson.
If she look at you and say, you got to pay for the babysitter too, what you doing?
And it's a first date.
And
You don't even know her.
It's a first date.
First date.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't even gonna waste my time with it. Because if you broke, just say that. And then you talk about, even when you do pop out, you still 50-50. All right, now you fugazi. So you're wasting my time. I ain't got the energy for you because the energy not there to begin with.
Oh, no. The date not 50-50. You paying the whole thing.
There's a whole, you know what I'm saying, section of people for that.
Ooh.
They gonna be around me.
Ooh. I like, he said there's a whole section of people for that. You got a whole genre of dudes.
Oh my god.
You
that shit crazy.
Prince Akeem
if I have to,
is in the building.
If I have to, out the gate, I have to pay for babysitters and all types of extra stuff, and I ain't even touched the kitty yet. Yeah, that's a whole lot of problems I don't even want to deal with.
And then she was saying like, so people were finding like logical ways to make it make sense, right? They were like, okay, then how about a date at your house? Or how about like a kid date or something like that? And she's like, oh no, you don't get to meet my kids, period. And then like, you ain't coming over to my house, this, that, and the other. So it's like any logical reason that they gave to be like, hey, you know, I'm not paying for your damn babysitter because that could be expensive. You know what I mean? Daycare and stuff is expensive. So I was like, man, and you still won't, he's finding like logical solutions and you still ain't going nothing.
So what's a good number to pay for babysitting a month that you spend a month on babysitting?
I think it depends on how much you use the babysitter a week.
Okay, well let's go weekly then.
Are we talking nanny like or like?
Call it. You're not there. Babysitter, nanny, all in one.
If it's a weekly thing and you having to come over date every day except for Saturday and Sunday, I think 5 is
500.
Yeah.
For the security of your baby.
Yeah, it depends on how much you're using. I think
matter.
I think the going rate.
I agree with that.
I just want me a good sitter because we can't trust people these days. That's the problem.
No, you can't trust people.
So if you find you a motherfucker that's reliable, gonna be there, pull up to the job, you know what I'm saying, and take care of your kid and with a smile about it, all right, I'll pay the 5.
And ain't tripping, like, because some people get upset.
I ain't gonna be happy about it, but I'll do it.
500.
I think that's on the low end. It depends on how much.
500's on the low end,
bro. That's on the low end.
I think it depends on how much you use the babysitter. So
can I tell you what daycare costs?
Like 10 an hour.
Can I tell you what daycare costs?
Daycare's worse. Bro.
Can I tell you what daycare costs?
Daycare's bad, man.
Let me tell you something.
It's a week.
Oh yeah.
And daycare's a week. Yeah.
Let me tell you what daycare cost me originally before we got the voucher. You know what daycare cost me? $225 a week for an infant. It only goes down by like $15 for the 3-year-old. That's on my mama.
Yeah. Daycare's not cheap. So that's why I was like, it depends on how much you use the babysitter, but like
that's crazy. Ariel.
$10 an hour would be that'd be normal for me. That's why I said 500 on the road.
That's like if I'm going to like come out of pocket, yeah, 5 would be cool.
Yeah.
Like even if you said do $10 an hour for 8 hours, that's you still you running it.
Yeah.
So even by the time we get through, it's gonna be what, like 4 something?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's not that.
That's why you find a good person that you know and you settle on a price like a week type thing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All I know is I'm putting cameras in my house. Like
big facts.
Do what you I got cameras in my house.
That's why I like the daycare.
I got cameras in the front of my house and the back of my house.
I'm gonna only cut them on when she does.
Yeah, because I'm gonna kill by mine.
She taking about on me.
And I got girls, so like I'm killing them. Like
I don't even got one.
All right,
I just know better.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Snaps.
You sound like you're in your feelings about that one.
Boy.
You see what Scarlett said?
Man,
that's real, bro. That's what I was paying a month for daycare. I can't make that shit up.
No.
I can't make that shit up at all.
So again, that kind of brings me full circle to my whole point of like, bitch, like and I don't mean to be rude because I love my single moms out there, but like single moms, y'all have to fucking understand when you come into the dating world, what you're effectively asking, for the most part, what you're effectively asking a man who them are not his kids. And like what you're effectively asking him to do is to shoulder that burden. And as a man, you're asking him to shoulder it financially as well. Like you really have to be considerate of that, because if you're not, and you still running around with all these damn rules and being rude and talking out the side of your neck about they got to do this, this, and this to get your attention, it's just like, what are you doing for his attention and his money and his time and him stepping in and being a stepdad to them kids?
You got to put some.
Because a lot of y'all ain't doing shit to deserve none of that.
That's tough. Who?
First,
Noodle.
All right. So today we introduce a new segment, and it's called "Use Your Noodle."
Are you using your noodle?
Are you using your noodle?
So I mean,
crazy, right?
3 or 4 times a week, I think.
Well, let's see if this. We're gonna start it off with
never mind, not that noodle. Not that. That's a different noodle. This noodle.
Not that noodle.
Brain.
We're not doing that with you.
You know what?
We're not doing that with you.
Like I said,
He meant brain noodle. Okay.
Here we go. I'm going over here.
I'm back.
Are you?
I'm with it. I'm with it now. I get it.
All right. So this girl or whatever, she was with this dude. And they've been together for a minute. They've been together for a good minute or whatever. Actually got married. And then they got divorced like a year or so down the line or whatever. So yeah, they got divorced. So them being divorced, they came back and they asked us like, why did you get divorced? Like what happened or whatever. And the girl said that she wanted more or whatever. Like they was in love and everything was great and that everything was just, it was so good. Like there was nothing wrong with the relationship wise, but they were living paycheck to paycheck.
but he loved her.
They was living paycheck to paycheck and they didn't know how. Like, well, I mean, everything. I mean, like they wasn't struggling, but they wasn't gaining from it. Yeah. She divorced him and got with somebody that had a lot of money.
Oh.
But
the love ain't there.
Nice. So tell me about that situation. What how you feel about that situation?
I ain't gonna hold you. Oftentimes we try to find satisfaction in something that instead of just finding, you know what I'm saying, being grateful for what we have today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, don't settle on situations. That's the problem these days. People settle on situations and just say it's okay and put it off till later and never talk to their partner and double down on the feelings that they were pressing about. Yo, I think we should make more money. Let's go find a way to chase that bag. So she repressed them emotions. She ain't never talked to him about it. Built up over the years. She said, I got to get up out of here. She ain't even consider that. She could just talk to him, fix that whole relationship.
Yeah.
So it was lacking in communication in your opinion.
Communication. Maybe he was hustling all the time. Maybe he was working all the time. Paycheck to paycheck, somebody got to pay the bills. But is she going to help him grow, help him pay them bills, and help that family grow in a different way? And that's the problem. You got the people that's working through your job, working through this life, trying to make sure that they got that security and build that foundation.
God, dog, he's pushing the buttons.
But we playing and selling them short by not helping them grow too. Take a team to build the team.
Yep.
Each one teach one.
Ooh. That was good. You got anything different to put on that? Puerto Rico, you. Yeah, you got that one out. You did. Just tell me how you feel about this whole situation.
Nah, I pretty much agree. Because it's the grass is greener on the other side thing. Like you always think that it's gonna be better, and especially people nowadays, like you think that money's gonna solve your problems, and it won't. Like if you're, for instance, in my opinion, she's a shit human being. Because like you left your dude like in the grinding phase. Like you were in that. I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm hustling. Like that's the phase that, like, when you make it through that, you guys are probably going to be together forever. You know, but most people don't make it through that because, and usually it's her. She wants more, find somebody with more money or something like that, and leave something good and solid because he probably respects her, loyal to her, etc.
So
and she moved on to more money, and that dude probably don't give people with more money. They don't give a shit about you.
Let me toss something out to y'all right quick, if I can.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Because they care about the money.
Who do you think wants marriage more out here, the men or the women?
Men, absolutely.
And why? Why do you feel that way?
Men want marriage more. Men want marriage more because it's solid. That's mine or whatever. I know that if I marry this woman, we're together. We're the thing that says that I'm all about you and you all about me. Or whatever. One of my biggest things about being in a relationship is that I just like to be clean. Just let a motherfucker know, like, hey, yo, that dude over there, well, you know, there's one that's over there that's working hard, that's sweating behind the bar and all that type of good stuff. All that money that he about to make or whatever, it's me. That's my man over there. That should have given me a boost. So clean. I'd flip a building just cause. Like, I'm so strong. Women can put that type of energy into you. Or whatever. It's just me being a man, like if just knowing that you got my back and you just upping me the entire time or whatever. I do so much. I can do so much.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I do disagree with you in that men want it more. I'm gonna rephrase it.
Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna rephrase it. Okay. Men appreciate marriage more than women, but women want marriage more. Even statistically. Men, especially nowadays, they do not want to get married because they know that it's just a one-way ticket to getting taken advantage of.
I also think that comes with
getting took for half of your shit.
Yeah, but I also think that women want marriage more because it's a fantasy. It's something that they have been taught their entire lives. They're not in love with.
Wrong.
Yeah, it is.
That's not why they want marriage. They want marriage because they want marriage because most of them don't do shit.
Yes, but
they want it done for them.
Yes, Miguel, but it's also something that has been taught to them religiously throughout life, that they fall in love with the thought of love. They fall in love with the thought of marriage the same way.
Yeah, that's entertainment, but you have to understand that that's in their genetics. That's not just something that's sold to them on a narrative. That's in their DNA.
Let me tell you,
it is sold to them. It's been sold to them from every
hundreds of thousands of years. Women have had that programmed in their DNA.
And then Disney came out and made it even worse.
Let me tell y'all what I.
That's true. It created a fantasy, but I'm saying, like, even if you took away the fantasy, it's still going to be there.
Wonderful, but my only point is that the fantasy lives because they see it. They see it in every princess. Oh, I ain't got to do nothing no more because Disney princesses didn't have to do it. They had their Aladdins. They had their you see what I'm saying? Like
Hercules.
They're Herculeses. They're superheroes. We don't have those narratives painted for us at all. We have to actually be in love with you to want to marry you.
No, you're wrong. We do have those narratives sold for us because guess what? We're Hercules. We're Aladdin. We're the hero. That's what we're supposed to be.
We're the hero, but we're never sold the idea of marriage and that.
You gotta jump in.
We are.
You gotta jump in.
We're sold the narrative just as much as they are.
We're sold that we're the hero, but that don't make us the husband. That don't make us the.
You're sold the same narrative.
Hey, let me tell y'all some facts.
You're telling me that Hercules don't have the quality of a good husband?
Punch in. You just punch in.
You're telling me
they're going right
now. Who's Mulan? You're telling me that the general doesn't have the qualities of a good husband?
Hell no, he was ass.
What are you talking?
That's tough. That's tough.
He was ass.
The general?
He was ass.
He took a back seat.
Let's get down to business, man.
He took a back seat to his lady and let her shine. He let her save China.
After he cut her out.
He took an arrow for her.
He cut her out originally, though, because his ego couldn't take the fact that this woman was outshining everyone.
Because he cared about her and didn't want her hurt.
He didn't care about shit.
Then he
thought she was a man.
Then he took an arrow, and then he took an avalanche for her. What you talk about?
After he let his ego go, he had to let that bruised ego get the fuck out of here.
There was no ego. He was lied to. He thought he was
like every other woman in the world.
He found a best friend. That's the problem. He found a best friend.
You jump in,
and then found out she was a woman, and so he felt betrayed because she had lied to him.
And then
That's why. It wasn't. I like how you blamed him for Mulan lying the whole damn time. You tripping.
I told you I'd get his ass today. I told you.
Boy, you better quit.
Oh, y'all getting lost today.
Go ahead.
Y'all getting lost today. Just to toss it out to y'all. I thought we was talking about who wants marriage more.
No.
Okay, but
We're still on that same subject.
But then again, just to come back to y'all right quick on what I thought about the subject. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all doing y'all thing, but
It's still the same subject.
I do
It's
feel
cool.
like men want the marriage more, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the man is the person that isolates to one woman and understands that that's gonna be the woman he wants to marry. A woman will dream about marrying many men. You know what I'm saying? Many men will put that vision inside of a woman's mind by playing the role of that good man. You know what I'm saying? Until all the shit come out on the back end. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how long is you gonna play your role, and how long is you gonna really be that person? That's what it is. Is you faking it, or is you really that nigga? I'm just tossing it out. But then secondarily, 97% of marriages are initiated by men, and the majority of divorces are initiated by women. What you think about that?
No, that's true.
You said
true.
how many? What's the percentage of them initiated by men?
97% of marriages are initiated by men.
Well,
That man gets down on one knee and proposes
I'm
to that
a
woman.
full stop you on that one. One,
Switch it.
because it's traditionally the man's position. Like
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
even
yeah.
if one doesn't want to get married, men are the ones who are expected to propose. So yes, of course, the statistics of men initiating marriage is going to be
let's
high.
talk about the divorce.
Cool. But yes, 100%. It's like our divorce rate right now in the United States is
Mostly women.
52%, I think, 53% of marriages. All marriages that start end in divorce is like half and half. It's like 50-50. You look next to you, one of us is getting divorced. And it's usually within the first 5 or 10 years, I believe.
Fuck no, that's too high.
And so, yes, but it's mainly initiated by women.
70% of divorces are initiated by women.
70% of divorces are by women. And 50% of all marriages end in divorce. It's wild. But yes, you are correct. And I think they did a poll on the statistics on why, like the reasons why they were given to the court, or the reasons that were argued in court, or just a census on the women that gave their reason. It was all superficial bullshit.
So,
It was mostly money. It was he didn't try hard enough. It was he didn't meet his potential. It was always
something about that
pointing
story that
fingers
y'all
and
was talking
blaming.
about earlier with that woman, by the way.
Yeah.
The only issue with why that woman left is because she thought she saw something better. You know what I'm saying? Grass is greener on the other side type shit. Is because she was there for herself and her own principles. She wasn't there for that relationship and that.
But they've been together for a break though.
Look, but that's the
There we
thing
go.
though.
So
That's
wait.
the thing though. People will subside what they want to do in life for the fact of comfort. A lot of motherfuckers will put time and comfortability in replacement of goals and objectives. So they'll get lost inside of the storm as opposed to find themselves and double down on what they should do.
He's right on that. Yep.
People fall short. I want you to think about how many motherfuckers had a goal, right? Let's say you wanted to start a business. So you go get you a job, right? And that job will make you a friend. That friend starts talking some shit. Now you start hating your job and you forget the money.
You gotta take that back. You gotta take that all the way back. Hold that. You gotta run that whole thought back, because I don't think people heard that. So one more time. Run that back, Turbo.
I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot what I said.
He was just running.
He was rolling.
He was just
Invested in the comfort.
Oh yeah, plenty of times people will invest themselves inside the comfort. They'll misplace time and comfortability with like what they actually originally wanted to do. That's why people will get a job and they'll find a couple of friends, and friends will start talking shit about the job. Now they hate the job, but they ain't there for the job. They ain't there for the friends. They're there for the money and the goal. What did you want to do with this money? What did you want this to become?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now you lost in your day to day. You hate your job, and now you stuck in a cycle.
You lost the vision.
problem. We all get stuck in these cycles with niggas that ain't even worth shit. And that's the issue. We can't just isolate and just double down on what we know. You can be around the niggas and still know what you're there to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. People don't stand on business no more.
But they invest exactly what he said. They invest in the comfort instead of investing in each other.
A man that
So y'all
stands on nothing falls for everything.
So I got to ask a question then. So he didn't mention the fact that she felt super remorseful in that video. She did. So she came out and said out loud, you know,
I couldn't get there. I didn't get to the point.
No,
She was.
she knew she
fucked
I'm gonna let you get it off.
So- come on.
I just wanted
I was about to say
I'm
sell
gonna let
that,
you get it off.
sell that shit down the river.
because she came on and she said I know that I played myself in all of this situation, and would I ask for him back? No, but in this situation, I am aware that he loved me for everything that I was worth. and I didn't know what I was worth.
Okay.
So how do you take that?
So the reason I'm gonna say sell that shit down the river is because whoever this bitch was, she was not remorseful. There's a difference between actual remorse. She was regretful.
Of how she spent her time.
She didn't have any fucking remorse because you don't leave a fucking marriage and just abandon your husband and your partner if you're remorseful. She's not remorseful. What she had was regret and guilt. Because what she did was make a stupid fucking decision and learn the consequences of that stupid decision. Yeah. And now when you're empty-handed looking like Boo Boo the Fool, you're over here with your pockets out. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. When you're over here looking like a goofball, all of a sudden you're guilty and regretful. They're not remorseful. Do not let them sell you that shit, bro, because that's wild.
Just a question.
It takes a lot to get to the point of remorse, and usually you have to fall on your face multiple times. And it's men who understand the concept of remorse.
What about the love? Y'all don't think there was no love in that?
There was love in there, but love can be misplaced. Love can be misplaced for comfortability.
And there are different types of love. There's like a real, true love, which I feel, what was it? Like an unconditional love, which we've said multiple times. It's like women, children, and pets are the only ones that get that unconditional love all the time, no matter what, right?
No.
Men.
Oh, that's annoying.
Men will literally give their children and women unconditional love. It is an unyielding, I will go fight wars and risk my life for you. That is a real love, in my opinion. Whereas
only women, children, and pets. Remember that.
But I feel like women, especially in those positions, especially marriage, it's an opportunistic love.
As a fact.
And it's only given provided you provide something for them.
I overheard a TikTok the other day that I thought I sent y'all, but maybe I didn't. It was like, she said, I always chase this unconditional love. And then I realized that it came with conditions. And I was just like, what do you, and she
That's
really,
wait. That's some real shit.
But she, that was not it. She said, in these situations, I always wanted unconditional love, but then I realized that it comes with conditions.
And that's the problem.
Is that and she points out in all of that, she says, I've always wanted what I've wanted from this marriage. I've always wanted what the goal was never what we had created. It was what I envisioned. And she says out loud, she says, and when I finally let go, I started seeing the difference. The money started flowing in. He started doing better. He started acting different. He started feeling more wanted. And in these ideas, he flourished, and now we have a 6-figure company.
Yep.
And that's the thing.
I don't think so. I don't think it do. But I do think...
I don't think it matters because people, especially people nowadays in this generation, they like to love bomb.
I think the time frame matters.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you 100%.
I think...
if she hit me in 2 weeks or a month talking about she loved me,
I
got to get up out of there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, because
if we consistently around each other and like we pressure.
No.
And
that's called love bombing.
And I'm gonna tell
that's
you why.
literally love bombing. Yeah.
Because you got to understand something. Like for you to think that you're gonna love somebody, that would mean you would have to know who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes we dating motherfuckers, and that person don't even know who he is. So who am I to say who he thinks he is? You know what I'm saying? Or who am I to say who I envision he is? You know what I'm saying? So
in order to love me, you have to know me as a person.
And the problem is these women think that they know a man because this man puts on the front face of who he thinks he wants to be. And these women, you know what I'm saying, take a little bit of time, 3-4 months down the line, that nigga starts exposing his qualities. So it's like realistically, they got to say, and it's 6 months to even start knowing your partner, in a year to think that you even know half of it. You know what I'm saying? So people will try and rush a relationship and rush the goal of marriage. I know motherfuckers that got married in 6-7 months. And I can't say they have, and they don't even know who they are.
And the years to know a half of it.
They rush a marriage, they rush a pregnancy, they rush a kid, and then they look on the other side and they like, damn, I'm growing up and I'm becoming this different person and realizing this ain't even what I like.
And that's a year to know the half of it, and you still have to live with somebody to even know the real them in the first place.
Yeah.
Can y'all say that you're actually in a relationship with this person or whatever if you have not?
I say you could be in a relationship, but I say you weren't ever like, you weren't at that point of like love and like committed grind relationship. You weren't there yet.
Because there's a hustle behind that type of love. There's a hustle behind that type of, you have to be committed to that person because you.
That's when love is tried.
I know that, like, for
tried
me,
and tested.
I get annoyed with people very easily, significant other or not. Like,
I think how you begin to understand a person is that you got to see how they react under pressure, because it's the make or break. It's the make or break situations that's gonna really show how a motherfucker act when shit hit the fan. Like niggas, like niggas that want to act like a happy soul, but when shit hit the fan, they got real anger issues. Niggas that be beating people, doing crazy ass shit,
don't want to
don't want to talk about.
And not just the pressure, but like
everybody he know, he a great guy. And that's the problem.
Yeah, behind
you got to know who
you
you talking to.
Yeah.
You can't just subdue your problems. And a lot of women will just sit there and bury that shit and be like, yeah, I can endure. But you can't endure a broken man because that broken man.
What's the beef gonna be great there?
But it's not just the pressure either. It's also it's not just the pressure as well though. It's also the fact of like when you wake up and you just like you don't want to go to work today, like the low days. Like when you see how people behave during their low days or their low times throughout the day, or like manic behavior or something like that, or they're sick, like it's not just pressure, but I feel like when people are down in any of those senses, if you don't see them in those moments, bro, you don't know them. It's like the Bridezilla shit. It's like the pressure, or like she feels sick or some problem, and all of a sudden she goes crazy and starts fuck you to her best friends and that have been there her whole life and her own family. And you're just like, I always said, I was like, if I ever saw that, or like me being mean to a waiter or bar staff or something like that, those little things that eke out after a while, I'd end that shit immediately. That's crazy.
I'm gonna give it up to Breezy real quick. She said you have to see past the she was saying that as soon as Action was talking about it.
Why I brought it up.
Yeah, you have to see past the bullshit. That's why they say you don't know someone until you live with them. See them under the highest stress. Watch them lose things. Watch them win and fail. Yeah. I want to, put that on to make sure that came.
The failure? Oh,
the failure part.
It's almost like good things aren't built without failure.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm hearing y'all say, I don't know what's just being stupid. I don't know. Hold on, wait. Yes, I do. Give me a second. I'm hearing y'all say that good things are not built without failure, right? Yeah, y'all said that. That's what, right? Mm-hmm. So if you say you broke up with the person and they tried to get back together, why wouldn't you get back with them?
Has to be the principle of why you broke up with them.
If
they a toxic person and they wasn't right for your type of lifestyle and how you envision your future relationship to be, like, you got to think, if you out here trying to date somebody to go into a relationship or a marriage, you know what I'm saying? Or if you just dating them to fuck around for a little bit of time and waste your bullshit, you got to really understand your position. But if you think you're out here trying to find a marriage, I want you to admit what you want your marriage to look like. You picture your husband beating you, you picture your wife cheating, all that crazy ass shit. And if it's not lining up, go ahead and drop that shit straight like that. Because the problem is people be settling and setting the score real low. Why set the score low for yourself? If you want to live your best life and create your biggest dream, don't sell yourself short.
I think it's funny because people don't even want to have those type of conversations nowadays.
But there's a but there.
Oh, Lord.
There's a but there. Yes, you shouldn't settle for like not reaching goals and ambitions. Absolutely. But I feel like the word settle is abused, especially nowadays. And people think that like if you have a man that's working but he doesn't make six figures, that you're settling. I just want to put this out into the air because I know there's a lot of women out here that don't understand the difference between settling and understanding like your worth and value. Like there's a big difference. It's like, to put it in perspective, if you're a 5, I don't want to be like, there's no way else to put it. If you're a 5, like if you're a 4 or 5 on that scale to 10, right? And just honestly look in the mirror and you're not being delusional, right? And you got a decent looking dude that's putting time and effort into you, has a decent job, makes like $60,000 a year, is going to take care of you, got his own stuff, got his own house, Yeah, everybody taking care of the kids. Everything's good. Do not leave that man because you like, I'm a bad bitch and I'm a 10 and I'm settling and I'm gonna get an entrepreneur who makes 6 figures. That's not settling. That's not what we're talking about. I just want to make that clear.
Well, I won't necessarily agree with that, but I will toss it out. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if that man only wants to make 60,000 and he got no vision for the 100,000, that's a waste of time.
No.
Because if you can see your wall,
bro, you are wild.
Because if you can see your wall,
Here you go.
You understand your life is no longer growing.
That's bullshit.
If that
Give
man,
me Give me the medium income of the average man.
the average U.S. American makes less than $50,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So
the average American lives paycheck to paycheck.
So if that's the average
the
income,
average American is struggling. Even six. You know that there's actually a new study that just came out. They said that now you have to make $117,000 to keep up with the inflation of the economy
to be
in today's
comfortable.
Day and age.
No, comfortable is 3.
And you know what's
No,
wild?
it's 117 to be
Anybody
comfortable.
making $300,000
To
a
be
year
comfortable,
is
not struggling about money, able to take a couple
Is
trips,
117.
and just live a comfortable life, not doing too much, not no Dubai shit, but just to live locally and do your little trips with your family.
But again, I get that. I get not settling on certain ambitions, but for you to expect every single man, thank you, for you to expect every single man to go out and try to make more than 100,000 a year is you're fooling yourself.
I don't think
not everyone is going to do that, nor is everyone even capable of doing that.
I don't think it's about the money or the idea. I think it's about the dream. And it's like whether that man makes it or not, as long as he's pushing to be better and do better and grow in all states of how he wants to be.
That's
as a man,
how I took it.
But that's
then
I
think
different.
that he should keep growing financially.
But that's the reason why I'm explaining.
Because if you
that
get
is
into
different than
IT
settling.
and you making 50K and you work there for 5 years and you start making 89, 90K, I don't really fuck with IT, mind you. But just saying, why would you not take the position?
Well, not just that,
Why would
but
you
you
just be
can,
comfortable?
but you should learn how to invest your money too.
Learn
You
how to
should,
invest
Thank you,
your
Ariel.
money.
That's
I think that's the
assets.
hardest thing for people to
Mhm.
understand. Even if the
Compound.
money is on the back end, it's still there. It's still growing. It's still because people don't want to invest. They don't want to take
Yeah,
the
shout
10 or
out Amber.
15, $10 or $15 out their paycheck to make a little bit more later on. So
But that's my point, Ariel. Is like not everybody is going to get to 6 figures. You're not.
okay.
It's the thing is it's statistically impossible.
You know what's
not
wild?
everyone is going to make
You
that
know what's
amount of
wild?
money.
They actually got a little statement for you right quick. It says goes like, he who says he can and he who says he cannot are both usually right. So if you sell yourself short and you believe you're not gonna make that type of money, then you already lost. The battle
Man,
to begin
look,
with.
okay. What we're not going to do, because I'm gonna cut you off because you cut me
It's
off.
just a fact.
My point is, I get what you're saying in an idealistic way. Like what you're saying is an ideal. You're idealistic. You're that's I get it.
It's very realistic.
But it's very realistic, but it's also idealistic. And my point is, statistically, no one, not everyone, no matter how much you want to push idealistic ideals, even statistically, no one, not everyone is going to be making 6 figures. So my
Statistically,
point,
common
what I'm saying is, I don't care about your ambition. That's awesome. It's good to have ambition. It's good to have those ideals. It's good to keep pushing for the future. But for you to sit there and sell that without realizing that the women that are hearing that are like, okay, they're not hearing the ideals. Men will hear the ideals. They're not hearing the ideals. What they're hearing is, okay, so if he doesn't push to make 6 figures, then I'm settling. That's what they're going to hear. And that's my point. That's the only difference and separation I was making. I was like, hey, don't listen to what he's saying and mistake it as, don't miss the ideals and just hear the money. And that if you're not making this amount or getting to this goal, then you're settling. You have to understand that there's an entire picture of idealistic mentality that is like, yes, you want to be growing and move forward and strive for goals and ambitions. Absolutely.
I mean, here's my thing. I think that when I move into my house with my family one day, I don't think I'm going to want to stay in that house for the rest of my days. So I know I'm going to want a better house, a bigger house, something more better. I'm going to travel the world, see different things, experience different cultures.
Absolutely.
I don't want my kids to be housed around one environment, not to be able to understand the common world. Because I tell people every day, how you act down here ain't how you going to act everywhere else in the world.
Especially in the country. I don't want my kids. I don't want my kids to just stay in this country. I want us to do like different things.
My point behind that is, if you want to create a bigger vision, if you want to travel the world, if you want to do things that is not common to everyday men, and you want to step outside that box of the common man, I actually just heard it saying the other day, the difference between the rich and the poor is that people at the bottom, they expect to fail. Low income earning people expect to fail. The middle class, they're a little different. They actually think it through and they hope that this works out.
Yeah.
They say, I got faith that this might work out. So they put the idea into the dream.
They take the
Now
risks.
people of high class, people of wealth, they put the accountability on their backs. You know what they do? They say, I'm gonna make sure and do what it takes to make sure that this happens. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Straight like that.
But again, my guy, you're talking about exceptions to the rules.
He who says he can. He who says he
Yes,
can.
You still talking about the exceptions to the rules. That's what I'm saying. I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it. I'm with it. We're all the exception.
Yes.
That's my point. But like, you have to understand, stepping outside the common man, and I'm just saying this, it's like, if you want an uncommon person, you need to be an uncommon person as well.
100%.
So if you expect the uncommon, if you expect greatness, you need to be striving to be great yourself. And I was like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, don't expect greatness if you're not gonna, put the effort into building that in your own character.
I like that. I think you start double down on what you're good at. Everybody good at something. Go ahead and double down on what you're passionate about, what you're uniquely good at. Straight like that, the money gonna follow. That's how it's gonna go.
Hey, I just want to throw this in there. Everybody that's listening, I really appreciate it. Thank y'all again. Make sure that y'all are liking. Make sure y'all are sharing. And if y'all are here on the YouTube, make sure y'all subscribing. We'll appreciate y'all. These two going off right now. We letting them roll. We letting them roll.
Hey, so John,
what's goody?
So I need you to ask me a question.
Oh, hold on, big dog. I got you. Wait a minute.
Oh, we weren't there yet?
No, that wasn't even it.
That wasn't even it.
That wasn't even it. 46 minutes in.
We were just
We was on a tangent.
talking.
Going in.
Hey, yo, AG.
Yo.
What's the beef, big dog?
So today I got approached by a woman, right?
That's the first. I'm just kidding. That was rude.
That's
That was
crazy.
rude as hell.
That's a wild take.
That's a wild take, big homie. That's a wild take. So I know we've been on this love thing, but I got approached by a woman and she asked me, she sent me a message and she said, hey, will you read this? And, see what the boys think. So she says,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. So she says, female 27 years old has been with male 33 years of age. And we've been together for some years now. I love him. I do. I would do anything for this man, but he doesn't help with any bills in the house. He doesn't contribute.
The way that started.
He doesn't contribute to our relationship in any way. It's more like I take care of him and I have no clue what he does with his money. I am living paycheck to paycheck now and not getting any help at all. Remind you, he makes way more money than I do. Anytime I ask for help, he gets angry and starts calling me selfish, rude, and inconsiderate. I just want to know someone else's opinion. And Noodle Talk seems to be an honest platform, so can y'all give me your honest opinion? Because I can barely take this anymore.
I would love to give an honest opinion. I really would. But I feel like there is a lot more to that story than what she told you. And that entire narrative was from the point of a victim. There was no accountability of the entire thing. Like I could give my opinion for what I heard, but I feel like behind closed doors, one, why are you with him? Why are you still with him? I feel like what does he do for you that keeps you around?
And that's a point for Michaela.
Hey, shout out to Tribe. Mr. Sheldon speaking some facts.
Because exactly. We teach people how to treat us by what we accept.
By what we accept.
And so that's why I'm like, I feel like there's a lot more to that story.
That was from Michaela.
Because all I heard was victim, that whole thing. And there was no accountability in that whatsoever. And that alone makes me think that there's more to that situation than what she's giving you.
Okay, so based off what the information that we did get, because we can only tell from what we got. What we got. Is there probably more to that story? More than likely, or whatever. But
my answer would be to stop fucking with him, cause kick the roommate out, cause that's what it is. If he's doing all that, not contributing, not helping, not growing, not pushing forward, and you still giving up the box, what are you doing? Why?
He took the box out. That's tough. What you got? Jack?
Cut it out. Cut it out.
I ain't gonna hold you. I really feel like it's just a bummy situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that man ain't contributing to your lifestyle, he obviously contributing to his. And in which way is he contributing? You know what I'm saying? So, like, he putting that money somewhere. He having some enjoyment out there in the world. What is he doing with his free time while you at work if he at the house all the time? Okay.
Okay.
I think you need to double down.
All right, see.
In your shit. And that's
Well, if he got money, I'm pretty sure he's not just at the house all day.
Oh, yeah. But
So,
you know what I mean?
Like, he indulging in some ventures.
Yeah.
So, what? That's what I said.
What's it, if people want to, they will.
If people want to, they will. So that's the thing. So that's what, like, first time I heard it, the first thing that came out my mouth was, "Oh, he cheating on you."
Oh, he cheating.
It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's already easy. Like if
do they have kids together?
You know what? I'm not answering that question.
No?
So
I'm not either.
Because I'm saying, I'm like, you sound like the side piece. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, can we talk about this comment right quick though, just to toss it out there?
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a fact though. People treat you the way that you allow them to treat you.
Yeah.
And I think
big dog Trav.
I think a lot of people be getting in relationships, and I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they set like this standard for how they want to get treated, right? Like let's say you get with a man, and that man start popping at you randomly, just getting mad randomly. You know what I'm saying? Over slight shit, popping at you, cussing you out, getting a little aggressive. It's the pretext, you know what I'm saying, of what's to come. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if he's setting that standard, you got to set that standard. Like, hey, that's not what we're doing. Because whenever things grow and it becomes something worse, and then past transgressions turn into future transgressions, and they much worse.
Yeah,
I think that you got to understand, like, setting that standard is a real thing, because people will only treat you to the standard of how you allow them to be treated. I just want you to think about how many men, whether they egotistical, cocky, or what, come to a real bad bitch. I'm talking about a bitch about her business, about her wealth, chasing that bag. Don't fuck with no nigga. Just simply on principle of how she want to live her life. You know what I'm saying? You
find out real quick whether that ego is just ego or confidence. Yeah.
But if he think you weak and he think you soft, he gonna come to you any which way. If he think you a slut, you a hoe, he gonna come at you just like that. He gonna look you in your shit, tell you what it is, and you probably gonna go home and fuck that nigga. So it's like, do what you will with that. That's your standard.
He out here handing out game and stuff.
So hold on.
And also, just that doesn't mean be combative, but set your standard.
Set your standard. If you allow. Yeah, if you allow somebody to come home and talk to you any type of witchy way or whatever, this is me. I'm putting it in the perspective of me or whatever. If every time I'm talking to my lady and she's like yelling and like putting her hands on me and all those other type things or whatever, if I allowed that for so many, let's say, if I allowed that for 2 years and then I tried to cut it off, at that point, I'm like, who? It's a fight now. It's a fight because this is the way I've been treating you for so long. Now you got something. Now I got something to say. It don't work that way. So at the very beginning, when someone starts jumping out of line, jumping out of context, that don't agree with your personal being, if you don't cut it then, if you don't cut it then, there's no reason to cut it later. Mm-hmm. He been treating you like this. Now you got something to say? He's been this type person. Now you got something to say? You can't say it then. You should have said it at the beginning. Yeah. Or whatever. They're gonna hit you with that. You've changed. Yeah. You allowed me to be this person who I've been wanting to be this entire time. And now you got something to say to it? You can't do that. You got to just let that ride. No, you can. You can finally stand up for yourself, but you have to understand that it's going to be a war. Like, it's going to be a fight.
The longer you wait, the bigger the fight.
Longer you wait, the bigger the fight.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
But the quicker you do it, the minimal.
Fight that shit. Go ahead.
This is so off topic, but some of y'all don't need them secret stories. Some of y'all just don't need them. My head hurt.
First off,
secret store.
I just
that's already a red. If a dude or a girl got they got secret stories on their Snap, that's already a red flag. I'm like,
some of y'all just don't need. I saw it and I just got disgusted. And
I don't have a secret story. What's the secret story?
It's where you can set
private secret.
You could set a private story to where it only is seen by a certain audience that you dictate. So you select which group of people you want to see a private story, and you can make that story to them.
Could I pop a topic out for y'all right quick out of curiosity? Or y'all got something coming up?
Man, and that's my point. First off, bitch, why do you have me in that group? Why am I in that group?
In this?
Ooh.
Because I'm pretty sure if I check mine, I'm in it too. And I don't like that.
I don't like it.
And guess what I'm going to do? The next time I see you in person.
I know who that was.
Yes, I'm going to set, you ready? The next time I see you in person, I'm going to set the boundary. Hey, that stuff you sent me, don't send it again.
I know who that was now. I know who it was. I know who it was. I know who it was.
I'm not interested. Don't send it to me again.
I know who it was.
And we're going to set that precedent.
The name just hit me. Oh my God. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
We're going to set that precedent real quick. I'm like, don't do that again.
Because I'm not him. I'm not.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You just showed me that?
Well, what she's doing is she's sending it because she thinks that the homeboys want to see it too. And it's just like,
I'm cool.
We don't. We really don't.
I'll even be honest. When I wanted to see it here, you was a little bit lighter.
Oh,
y'all scaring me.
I said what I said.
I wanna hear what he had to say though.
We want to hear.
Thank you, Amber.
Oh, we got off subject.
That's a fact, Amber. That's all I want. That's it.
What she?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No. I don't want to co-sign. I don't want to co-sign that because, in my opinion, that's like telling, women who are in a bad relationship just because they didn't set the boundaries or they weren't confident enough to set the boundaries, that a man is taking advantage of them or being rude, or vice versa. You got a girl that's out here slapping on you, beating on you, doing the same shit. It's all domestic violence, but you're out there and you just got to sit in it. I don't want to set that precedent to be like, oh, you just got to exist in it. You can step up, but you have to understand that as a consequence of your actions for allowing this to slide for so long, it is not going to be easy, and you are going to have to fight a battle, an uphill battle as well.
Let me tell you about another uphill battle since we're talking about battles today.
Okay.
Switch. We just gonna make it real quick. Let's talk about the men ain't shit topic. Okay. Why is it that women will mess with the same man or his twin or his duplicate or his soul this nigga got the same characteristics as the last man and get played again and again and again by the same type nigga and be like, damn, all niggas ain't shit. And now look, I don't want to be that guy, but I had to bring it up because it's really a topic for me.
I said Miguel to go first, but do you want to go, AT, or you want to let Miguel take it?
Go ahead.
I'll be quick. I'm quick.
All right, go ahead. Let me go, Rennie. Let me go.
There's no reason.
What a lot of people don't understand is and women. So look,
these comments ain't shit.
Look,
these women going off in these comment sections. They just going and going.
Look,
these women feeling attacked.
Ready? Here's my quick.
You knew it was
one. People don't realize that women are the ones who gatekeep sexual access, right? Men aren't the one out here fucking. They'll try, but it's women who allow it. You have to allow it to happen, right? You're the gatekeeper of it, right? Men are not out here fucking like you think they are.
Excluding the predators.
Excluding predators, of course. Real. Men are not out here having sex like you think they are. Women are, right? But what you don't understand is because you guys have the standards that you have, the ridiculous standards that you have, you are only giving it up to a certain demographic of men. And you are continuing, all of you give it to that demographic of men. So you guys, like unknowingly sometimes, give up the box to the same group of dudes over and over and over. And you all do it. And then your friends do it. And then your girlfriend does it. And then you're like, you come full circle and you're like, men ain't shit. Blah, 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 blah. No. The 5 dudes that you guys give it up to ain't shit. But they just sling that insult out because they keep making poor decisions. Again, it's a complete lack of accountability on women's part for the most part.
That's real.
But that's just, society doesn't hold women accountable for their dumbass decisions.
I just think that a lot of women are pouring from an empty cup. These women are still broken from their last situationship. They don't give themselves enough time to heal. They get flooded with niggas in the DMs the moment they become single, and they jump on the first thing that really catch their eye and sound good and smooth about it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So past all the bullshit, it's like, woman, you ain't took enough time for yourself to heal yourself. So you get into a new relationship, this nigga start treating you bad. You don't set the standard because you still broken from your past situation. Now your ass in the same situation.
Pouring from an empty cup, but I don't think it's
yourself how to learn.
But it's not just past relationships. I feel like if you're a woman like really take some time to self-reflect, because I feel like a lot of women will not reflect. They don't take any time for personal reflection.
Band-Aid niggas.
And you
Hey,
have
try. We still waiting on you to show up.
any listen here. Damn. You anyways. It's not just past relationships, because I like the pouring from an empty cup. I love that pouring from an empty cup, but it's not just the past relationships. Women need to self-reflect, and this is a lot of people. If you didn't have a father, if you didn't have a present father, and you don't know how a man is supposed to be, you need to self-reflect. You need to see your standards and your boundaries, because one, you're out here picking men based off of what? Because you don't know what a man is.
Off of sexual characteristics, as opposed to character and personality.
And I love that.
And that's
pouring from an empty cup.
We out here looking for the wrong things, guys. You gotta understand. When I'm looking for a woman, it can't just be based off of the looks. You can be attractive, but I'm not gonna hold you based off of looks.
When you open that mouth,
you can only be an 8 based off of looks, because the last 2 come from your personality and what you want to do with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What you want to be and what the hell is you right now.
Yep.
Bro, is you trying to heal? Is you on that journey? You know what I'm saying? I'm with you for it. But the thing is, if you out here bumming it and playing yourself and don't know what to do and lost in the sauce and party and trying to fuck other niggas and goofy ass shit, well, I ain't got no time for you. I'm a growth-oriented nigga and I'm about my business.
Or the moment
I'm trying to create.
The moment we have a problem, you already talking to your bench full of people.
I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, get to stepping.
On that social media drama, come on, bro. We
ain't
middle school no more, nigga.
All right, so I'm gonna get this up to my homie Trav about this comment. All right,
Amber, we done invited your black ass
Amber,
a couple times.
Amber, you dusty. I'm gonna need you to calm down. You got the same name as my sister, so on me.
D's over here giving it up. Hey, look, I just want to run it back. Go back. Can you go back to the top? There was some people talking about him today.
We ain't doing that.
I went to him. I clicked all of them.
Did you show him?
Yeah. Who?
Don't nobody care about the thirst on these damn comments.
Oh, I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
Get some water, bitches, because you look thirsty.
I got one more. I got another question that I want to get out real quick. What if
he played too much?
I got another question for you. Action. What if a man does all the things right? What if he does everything right, and it's still not enough?
With the relationship or
with the relationship?
I'll tell you what he didn't do right.
Who?
Learn his woman.
Yep.
Because the moment that man thinks he got it all together, but he not really spending enough time to double down and understand what this energy is that he residing with, and when he lay down at night, you know what I'm saying? That nigga lost on what he really think he feel. He lost in the sensation of what he feels, what he thinks is love, his vision of what this is supposed to be, not their vision, not her vision, not how it's reciprocating. And that's the problem.
Or he chose somebody that isn't worth that time and dedication.
She might just not be dedicated to him.
Oh,
in the same sense that he is to her.
But that's my point. Is like he could do everything right, but what you didn't do right was pick the right one. You didn't vet your woman, and that's equally as catastrophic for men. Because you could be a good man, have all the money, have all the perfect qualities, but you have to understand that not every woman is worth that worth that time and effort. Because did she put any effort into her character? Has she built anything?
It's the accountability.
That's the accountability.
It's the accountability.
I'm trying to tell you, we just been seeing a lot of TikToks these days about accountability.
But again, at the end of the day, I still think that's the dude's fault. Because as one, in my opinion, I feel like men see the world in a more complete sense than women.
I won't do that.
In a different sense, right? But just for the simple fact that we have a lot of accountability, like we can't just go out and say whatever we want, do whatever we want, and I don't mean to. No, I do, especially as minority men, Hispanic men, black men. There is another different level of accountability that you have to hold, because like you can't just go out into the world and do and say and act however you want without consequences. So my point is, I still feel like it's on him, because like you should have the wisdom and the life experience to know. Yeah. Like you should have the wisdom and the life experience to know what the qualities are that are going to make a decent home. And so if you're just out here with a fast woman who looks good, Congratulations, you played yourself.
I know a man that literally got with a girl because he said she was the finest one in high school. He said, I just wanted to come back to the reunion, bro, and just bring her to the reunion as the finest girl in high school that everybody knew. But this girl had some kids.
That's wild.
Your priorities went crazy.
I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there like that. Like, it ain't what it is. Sometimes if your priorities are wrong and you trying to picture a girl because she the baddest one in high school, bro, people grow up.
Hey,
you got a lot more growth to happen.
Hey, world.
A lot of niggas don't sprout today in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in high school thinking you made or break it. It broke.
I understand what y'all, but what y'all not hearing from him just now is quit. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all ain't hearing him. What he said was quit chasing potential. Quit chasing potential.
Ooh. Nah, chase potential.
No,
don't
yeah,
chase,
I was like, whoa, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm saying that's all they're chasing is the thought of the
No.
potential.
You want to chase potential. Don't chase possibilities.
Possibility.
There's a difference.
Potential can be
if you have potential, if you have potential, that is character. That's a built character. That's a foundational character. You have potential. That means you can build and grow into something. A possibility is just I'm gonna flip this damn coin and I hope it lands on heads and I get what I want.
I swear to God.
So if you see,
I get what you were saying, but I feel like
but what it is,
potential was the wrong word to use.
I don't think it was though.
Potential is a good thing. You want to chase potential.
You want to have potential, but if you're only chasing them because of their potential, that's a problem.
I don't think so. I think that's
so you're gonna go chase somebody that's down bad and they have the potential to be great.
Here's the thing. We as men, we do that. The dating down mess because it doesn't exist, right? So my point is, like, if I see a woman that has potential and she's down bad,
you say that I get. I know where you messed up.
She doesn't have money. She doesn't have this or whatever, but she has potential. Like, she has character and solid foundation. I will take that over a successful woman that has no potential.
No, I will not.
We got to start at the same level. That's my thing.
Wait.
How the hell you gonna start at the same level? That's wild.
I gotta teach her how to get there.
Look.
There we go.
What he's saying is,
there we go.
Wait, what Mike is saying
because she has the potential.
I will not give it to her, but I will teach her to get there.
He was saying, don't chase these women as in high school that be like that was the 10s and the 9s. They was the baddest or whatever. Don't chase those or whatever because
thinking they're going to sprout.
Well, that's looks. That's not
because they've already hit their peak. That's what that was it. That was the peak because 100%. I guarantee right now.
I mean, I get that.
I'm saying 7 times out of 10 right now. Those ones that was the baddest in high school.
No. It's not 7. No, sir. I have proven this multiple times. It's 10 for 10.
It's 10 for 10.
It's Kobe at the free throw. It's happening every time.
Congratulations, bitches.
And have you
played yourself?
Have you looked back at your high school people, all the popular people, all the beautiful people?
It's a game for me.
They are not.
It is a game for me.
They are not. All the people that was like, I'm supposed to be this. Nope. They either breaking the bank because they broke or they breaking the scale. You're like,
on that note,
that's tough.
Look,
Eustace.
My man said, hey, either they breaking the bank because they broke or they breaking the scale. Pick one.
All the baddest. All the baddest is the biggest right now.
I remember.
Now, we ain't talking about successful.
I remember this one girl, bro. She was so bad. She was so bad, and she don't look like that no more.
That'd be hurting my soul too.
I think there's two. There's 2 from my high school that are still good, and they're also successful. So I'll give them that. But
so can I ask y'all a real question? Because I posed this on Facebook one day, and I just want to know y'all. Because we're gonna get up out of here. I know. Is the girl that you like thought the world of in high school still a bad bitch? Like, is she still that person to you? Like, can you? Because like I know for a fact.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh, mine. Hell no.
But that's
because here's my thing. I'm a confident person, so I wasn't just like the girl who meant the world to me. It wasn't just like, oh, there she goes. I wasn't. No, I chased her and I got it and achieved that goal. Hell no.
But I ain't gonna hold you. It's like retired bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it ain't like the brand new off the lot bad. It's like the used and abused bad. Where you like,
Been through some shit down the road.
like,
When you retire
realize
a
went
you
the
retire
wrong
a
way,
jersey?
you know, down Albuquerque.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like bitch took the wrong turn in Detroit type shit. Like she came back with a couple extra scars and her eye was a little popped out. But
Like this jersey's still good, but
her
it's
lip
just
bust a
weathered.
little bit from the last nigga, but she good. She
Oh
good.
my God.
She ready for you. She ready for you.
So he say yeah. He say no.
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 No. Like the one I wanted. Like everybody the ones that thought they was bad. No, them hoes busted on my mama. The one I thought was bad or whatever, still short, still light skinned, still bad.
The one I wanted, the one I wanted, I got, and the other one I wanted started chasing me, and I didn't want it no more. I was just like, because it was the same thing. It's like she was bad, but she's like, I've been through a lot. And I'm like, yeah, of dick.
I know you don't really realize.
dick.
I know you don't realize what you just said, but just to toss it out to you, the biggest part about what you said that I took a part of was the chase.
The chase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. As a man, one thing that we need is something to chase. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We gotta have something to chase.
The mystery.
The moment that you have it all, and it is all yours, and every last bit, and there is nothing left to drip from that faucet, you bored.
Women.
So I
That goes back to women's superpower.
And I hate
The
to say
woman's
it.
superpower.
And I hate to say it, but like y'all women, like you just gotta, just like the man, like it's the same vice versa. When a woman knows everything about that man, she understands his deepest pains, his deepest hurts, what makes him wake up in the morning, what he dreams about. And them niggas that be pouring it all out lose their bitch within a month and a half. I ain't gonna hold you. And the hood nigga pick them up. That's a fact.
It's usually because
The nigga they don't know
they
shit
poured
about.
out. They
The nigga
poured out
that's mysterious. The nigga with a record.
Yep. They poured out to
Yep.
women that have no
Pull 'em with
character.
the quickness. Them emotional niggas though, rap. They lost in the sauce. They get going quick. They either find them emotional woman that's just as emotional, or they lost in the sauce and they get.
Obviously, because you're gonna argue with that woman all day long.
Well, that's my point. Is it becomes toxic.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Because
just
it's all emotions, no logic.
Yep.
Wait.
No logic.
So the emotional niggas don't get nothing. All right, so we lose. The emotional niggas lose off rip.
I'm gonna ignore that comment because it's goofy.
It's different if you chasing and they reciprocating something back.
Oh,
Okay?
that's what I was gonna say.
So
we not gonna
Wait,
play with
hold on, wait.
I don't want to get on him, so we're gonna leave it
Before I get to the
alone.
emotional part, wait. So I feel like it's a woman's job to give a man something to chase. That's what I was saying. Because I love to chase. I will chase all day or whatever, but you got to give me something to chase. Like it's got to be. Sometimes I got to be like the horse with the horse and the carrot. Like the horse sees the carrot, and sometimes even I nibble at it. Sometimes I get a taste or whatever. But once I stop getting a taste, I'm like, fuck that carrot. Got them carrot. Fuck that carrot. You got to give me something to chase. If I have nothing to chase, I'm gonna stop chasing it. I'm not gonna chase I'm not gonna keep chasing something that I cannot attain because I'm an attainable ass nigga. One way or another, I'm going to get it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my thought process. One way or the other, I'm going to get it. And if I don't get to touch it, lick it, smell it,
so
one time I don't get it, I'm not gonna chase it.
This also needs to be. You also need to keep it realistic, right? Because there's certain expectations out here, but I think a lot of people, what they don't understand is
She said I've never seen.
Hey, Michaela, look. I got a whole.
That's what she do for a living.
I got a whole block button. You better leave it alone.
Last person that got blocked, he did it by accident.
But I'm saying like one of the first things that you could do, and this is just my opinion, one of the first things you could do as a woman to promote that chase is to cover your fucking self.
Thank the Lord. Can I get an amen
Like,
for that one?
if you're,
I see your titties and your ass.
There's
every
nothing else to see.
Damn day, every morning, every night, every second. It's all night. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But damn, can I have a little something to think about? I have a little something on the back of my mind. I'm at work. I'm like, damn, you know what, my girl?
Hey, go put that moo on, babe.
Ain't that the
Misty,
truth,
look.
bruh?
No, stop.
It's like a nigga
I'm
that's-
I'm cutting him off.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Mute him.
24/7. Why you
Do
think I
not-
don't want to see no dick?
Do
I
not,
swear to God.
do not
Mute
do not
him
put
right
that-
now.
Do not put that moo on.
Don't put that moo on, babe.
Mute
not-
AG.
Do not put that moo on. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, Mickey Mouse, don't know. Throw my business out there. Yeah, don't.
Hey,
That's tough.
watch
Look,
your mouth. Watch your
But I'm
mouth.
saying,
tough. That's
saying a little bit of mystery, right? Like if you walking in a club and you wearing see-through shit, and I can see everything. There's no mystery. I already know what I'm like. I already know what it is. Not only do I know it, but every other man knows it in here as well.
What's that?
Just what you look like. If your titties out, if your shit, like everybody's seen it already. There's what?
God, if everybody's seen it too, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Man,
there's nothing romantic about that. There's no.
If all my niggas know what your shit look like, go and put that to the side, boo. That's a gallery.
But it's like there's nothing left to imagine. There's nothing left to my imagination. I don't get to fantasize about you or to actually like sit it like when you do send a picture, it's like it means something. You know what I mean? Like no, it's just everybody can fucking see it. It's out for the world. There's no surprises.
Oh man, I know every last inch.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm happy that we actually got that out into the world or whatever. But I will say this: I still like looking.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It was.
Cool.
Look, you left before you saw this, but it was some cheeks at Seville.
Oh yeah,
it was
this last night?
Last night,
yeah.
This girl had on this black thing. This black. They was supposed to be shorts, but they had the drawstring down the sides or whatever, and they was inside her cheeks or whatever. So she had it was all this was here, but on the back end, it was inside cheeks or whatever, and you saw nothing but booty cheeks. Boy,
you know what you're saying right now? Maybe
all I'm saying is it was fat. That's what I'm saying, and I'm thinking about that right now. I'm like, that's probably the best and fattest I've ever seen since I've been working here. But I can't date her.
You know what you saying that made me realize?
What
is that? The good women that do know that you need to leave something to the imagination, I feel like they try to compete with those women who are out here just completely exposed, and they try to do the same thing, and they end up with different results. Because you out here competing with hoes. That's like, and I'm gonna be real honest. Like,
don't compete with hoes.
Women who do not understand what we're saying is like, if you're like, oh well, this woman with her ass out is getting laid. I'm like, you are competing with hoes, and that is a wild thing for you to do.
Y'all making this shit complicated, man. I ain't going. Not y'all. But just to toss it to y'all, man. All the good girls mixed in with all the hoes, and that's the complication out here.
Yeah.
How the fuck we supposed to pick y'all apart?
Yeah.
How the fuck we supposed to pick y'all apart? All the hoes chilling out with the bad bitches.
Yep.
Party every weekend, sucking dick on the Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Or getting slutted out by a hood nigga on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a real thing.
They be sipping Taylor Port and doing all that dirty ass shit, that Dollar General ass whiskey. I just be confused, bro.
The Dollar General ass whiskey.
If y'all want to be goddamn identified and be that good girl type shit, so a nigga can understand where his true love be at, go on, separate yourself to the side, bro.
Thank you.
Quit chilling with the girls that's fucking 12 dudes a week and trying to understand. Look,
thank you.
On me, bro. Just
y'all rolling in the same groups, and I'm supposed to know the difference.
A nigga that want to get money not gonna chill around a bunch of bums. I'm gonna take some time to myself and understand. Hey, I gotta get money my way. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to be a girl, you're trying to focus on a relationship, take a step back from the hoes.
But not
let a nigga know you're not a hoe.
But Lisa,
he's not gonna treat you like a hoe.
But Lisa, listen to what he's saying. That's the problem, and that's what a lot of our problem is. You're like, stop giving the hoes attention. It was like, no, the good women surround themselves with hoes.
That's a fact.
The good women do surround themselves with hoes.
And that's man. When I tell you, that's probably one of the biggest fears that a lot of men have. Is that like, if I got a good girl and her friends are just ratchet hoes, I hate that, bro, because like I know the moment I make a mistake or the moment we need to do some growing, they're gonna go out, have a night at the club, and she's gonna be like,
let's go out, let's have a night.
Fuck that
drunk,
dude,
fuck that nigga.
And they over here sucking dick for the free. Like,
God. Okay, shout out Michaela. Go and put the facts out there.
Okay, right. Some of my friends are hoes.
I want to say this. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this real quick.
That's true. The good women ain't going to the clubs. I like that.
Good women that can't. Yes, they do.
I mean, they do, but not just all the time.
Like the 3 to 10%ers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but the question is like, so if the good women, the ones that sitting up in the house, the good women are sitting in the house. How you gonna meet them? Tinder?
Ain't that the truth though?
Tinder? You gonna bump into them? You gonna bump into their car at Walmart, at Target, Sam's Club? You gonna bump into their shopping cart?
I'm just saying this, bro. If y'all sip Taylor Port, you a crackhead.
I'm be honest. Miguel over there looking
Taylor
over
Port,
in the
most
basket trying to
crackhead
see if they
I've heard
got
in my life.
juice in there.
Yeah, you gotta come. That's crazy. Yeah.
Came from outside.
Yeah.
It's from outside.
Yeah. Strong as hell. Yo, so we are at an hour 20.
Cassie, real quick, I just want to address this comment. She was like, this is why I'm stupid glad I have maybe 3 friends. It's also not a good thing to have a lot of dude friends.
I swear to God.
There's only a certain type of woman that could have a lot of dude friends, and it's not
trying to fuck you.
a problem. Yeah, okay.
Ain't
There you
that
go.
the fact,
I just want to make that clear. It's
Like,
like,
be trying to act like these male friends, they trying to slide. And what the point is, men will play a waiting game. I know niggas that waited 4 years, from freshman year to senior year to graduation, and then a year into college. They finally broke up after 5 years of dating. Niggas slid right in. It was her best fucking friend. Nigga.
Immediately.
Spread all them cheeks, okay? So don't ever act like your position ain't takeable, okay? And be grateful for what you got.
It's not the gender, but surround yourself with good people. That's the.
These women just be accepting any nigga to come around them. Oh, you nice? All these niggas play nice when they meet you, bro. Just like a good girl that see an attractive nigga. She gonna understand how to act when a nigga brings some pressure to the table.
Yep.
Okay, but if a lame ass nigga approach her, she gonna know that nigga lame as fuck and run his pockets straight like that.
Yo, we gotta roll. I promise you, I was gonna bring something up. I was gonna talk about it for another 15 minutes.
You want to know how I know? Like, I know my worth as a man now. I sat down with a coworker, beautiful, fine as hell, right? She was out of the club. She's not out the club often, but was out with some friends for an event. I'm up on stage doing my thing. We go sit down. She's interested in me. Obviously, cool. We're playing the cat and mouse chase game, whatever. Then I actually sat down to talk with her. And I was like, you couldn't find your way out of a wet paper bag. Like, the conversation was, so I started asking legit questions. Like, I want to hear you talk. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about something. We started talking. Nothing. I was just like, you're dumb as hell. I literally stood up and was like, y'all have a good night, and walked the hell off. I could have smashed. I stood up and walked the fuck off because I'm like, hell no. That's the moment I realized. I was like, man, look at me over here growing. Look at me over here not letting the cheeks persuade me. They do sometimes, but that one time they didn't. I was like, nah.
I'm glad he corrected himself.
So it's that time. We got to close out. It is now close to that time. So Action Jackson. Man, look here with this day. So at the end, this is the end of the show. This is where we say something villainous or we say something uplifting or whatever. So it's on you.
Oh damn, I got a list. I'm gonna list that.
Invest your time in what invests in you. Don't play yourself and sell yourself short, because this world already meant to play you and distract you. So if you drown yourself and surround yourself with distractions, don't be upset when you wake up 40 years later and you upset and sad with your life. So make sure you chasing something every day.
Hey Jizzle.
I don't like the way you said that.
I ain't like that either.
Exactly. I don't care.
So very simple today. From me.
Hold on, he said a jizzle.
He said a jizzle, and I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all. I was just like, what is you tripping on today? And he played too fucking much. He do, bro. He played too much.
Gross.
Hey, see, and now there's gonna be a whole thing for like the next month or so.
Can I see one today?
Well, that was, it's crazy that you said that, because my comment to everybody is a set of titties a day keeps the heart attacks away. I'm just saying, they can talk all that shit they want, but you want to send me titty pics, I'm okay with it.
It's in the Carfax. It's in the Carfax.
It's in the Carfax, bro. I just want to be the only one, but I know I'm not. I want to be your favorite. I want to be the one you call when you're ready to go to sleep at night.
Stupid. All right, so
yeah, mammy.
MVO, I got 2 quotes from the same song. It's from Drake.
Who?
It's from Drake.
It's a Drake quote.
Quoting Drake.
I don't believe he got it.
Let's see.
Okay.
It better be a bar too.
It's 2. There's 2. I'm gonna quote the end of one and the end of the other. So it says, I get a number. She tells me to call her after this session. And so I do. And it's kind of awkward. The surface hard to scratch until we end up sexing and now my heart attached. I'm thinking off I should have been more southern and realizing that all she wanted was that indoor loving. And the second one is, she used to play piano. Now she never wait for Santa. Instead of for saving for marriage, she's saving for Caravana. And it's a shame she had me convinced that she could have been a dime. I guess I lost another one to the wintertime.
I agree with the second one.
That's it.
So
okay, I knew you had something to go behind it.
This winter, don't let these hoes fool you. Don't do it.
Don't get lost in the sauce.
Don't get lost in the sauce, because they gonna pull you in for the cuddles and the warmth, and you gonna be booed up. And in the summertime come at, them hoes going out. Don't do it.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Boss. Business over stupid shit all day long, all day strong. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Make sure that y'all doing that on a regular. Loudmouth Entertainment, Roll Out the Niggas, the group. If I'm gonna leave y'all with something, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I actually forgot it because I was trying to think of what song that was that he quoted that line from.
Come winter.
Yeah. Come winter. There you go. I couldn't think of the name of it. So what I want to leave y'all with is make sure that when y'all are getting in these relationships and that y'all care about these people that y'all with or whatever, don't get mad that if you born that he leave you. Because that's what's gonna happen. He's more than likely gonna leave you if you're born. Y'all need stay put lines. We got pickup lines. Y'all need stay put lines. We have to go to the club and shuck and jive to do all goddamn night to try to get y'all number or whatever. And then we gotta do all that to get y'all number. And then when we get to the house and we smack or whatever, then we be like, well, I got what was advertised. It's time for me to go. Now y'all want us to stay here all goddamn day. No. We did what we got what was advertised. It's now it's time to go.
What's that line? It's like, why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free?
Yeah, exactly. So
that just made me think about niggas that go to strip clubs, bro. I hate niggas that go to strip clubs.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
like
okay.
If you just
don't make no damn sense.
No, we're not gonna do this to me.
I'm gonna throw my whole paycheck for what?
Tuesday.
One titty?
Tuesday.
That's wild.
Tell us you go to a club
I will
for
see
free.
y'all Tuesday.
Right.
I will see y'all
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Well, before we get up out of here, that comment, address
one?
it. That nigga, because he's not gonna play.
Did this man say shuck and jive?
I ain't no jive
not that
turkey,
one.
nigga.
Oh, give me a date and I'll be there, fellas. When can you? Tuesday or Friday?
Any Tuesday or Friday you want.
Tuesday or Friday. 5. You can choose 5:30 or 1. Pick what?
Yeah, he did say shuck and jive.
He did say shuck
And
and
I did say shuck and jive.
He said, we out here. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my
Can I please have your
jive.
number now? Let me call you on the weekend, babe. Or I'll come to your house tonight.
Yeah, so he's not gonna say that we didn't ask because you could. Hey,
And again, y'all, like I said, don't get mad when it's time for us to go after we hit
Tuesday.
the cheeks.
He said Tuesday.
Tuesday is 5:30. Tuesday is
if
5:30.
you want to be here this Tuesday, just tell me.
And I'm gonna have Action Jackson and got doggo Miguel on your head. Say I won't.
Bro, you better come, because I'm a boy.
No, you good. So hey, but that's it, man. I really appreciate it. Boom. We got anything else that we want to tell the people?
Do better.
I need numbers. So we need to know
Do better.
who want hats. That's a real thing. We need to know who want hats, what type of hats.
Oh,
We need numbers.
yes. Anybody who need hats, shirts, hoodies,
Noodle Talk apparel. We need numbers.
let us know what you want and we got you.
I want some noodle top boxers.
We can do
Yeah, I
that.
can't help you. I can't help you with
We
that.
can do that.
I'm like right
No,
here.
I'm not.
We noodle talk, baby. We in speakers. What you gonna do about it?
Nah, nothing.
We're just like right here, right on the.
I'm not. No.